Alright, I guarantee there's a very small number of you that saw the video before this, but yeah, this. And there's a reason for it. I don't want to explain it again. I've explained it too many times, and if you want me to explain it, watch my video from yesterday. It will most likely pop up somewhere on the video, if I don't forget, of course, which I probably will. It's probably going to pop up near the end, so if you just want to wait, then. But whatever. I'm playing Call 4 Remastered. I find this game fun now. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. So here's the thing I want to talk about today. So I'm not going to rage. I'm just going to stay in the game and just going to snipe. And I'm going to, as you can tell by the title of this video, you're expecting probably some kinky shit. There is a mention of kinky shit in this story, but there is no kinky shit actually being done. So here's what happened. So Super Bowl Sunday, the game had started, and I was hanging out with some of my friends, and so I'm sitting there waiting outside of Rico's apartment building, or his dorm, whatever. It's like a hybrid kind of thing. Because we're having like a little mini Super Bowl party at his place. So I'm sitting there waiting while they get back from Zaxby's or whatever they're getting. And I'm waiting probably like 20 minutes. I'm just sitting there forever. And I'm getting to the point where I'm like, you know what? If I'm waiting here for another, let's say 20 minutes, I'm just gonna go back to my dorm and watch the game there. And yeah, by the time I was thinking about that, that's when they finally got there and we went in. And Ty has handcuffs on. And I don't realize this at first until Ty is complaining about it. I don't know why he got put in the handcuffs, like what he was thinking, but all I know is Ty is in handcuffs for some reason. And he's sitting there complaining about it. And Rico, he's sitting there joking around about it. And we don't really, like, care at the time, like, at all. Because, like, we're like, yeah, Rico has the keys, obviously. And based off of that right there, you probably know where this is going. Yeah, I'm obviously thinking, yeah, there's no big deal. He has the keys. He'll just unlock them later. But, like, Ty is sitting there running around like he's like, hey, Zach, can you pick the lock, get a paper clip and a pocket knife and just pick the lock? And I'm like, I don't have any idea how to do that. And I highly doubt that any of the TV shows are accurate. I am going 0-4. This is not a good start. And so, Ty has gotten to the point where, like, he's getting annoying with the amount that he's, like, begging to get out of the handcuffs. So Rico's like, fine, I'll get you. And he grabs his jacket that the key was in, and he comes back, and he's like, Ty, and he's like doing this with a laugh. I've got some bad news for you. And he's like, no. Ty's like really upset. He's like, no way you did this. And he's like, I'm sorry, Ty. And it ends up that he lost the key. So now Ty is walking around with handcuffs on, and we have no idea where the key is. So Rico's like, he's like, you know what? I saw a cop down the street. We'll just go down to him and we'll ask him to take him off for you. And then Ty's like, no, he's gonna think bad of it. And then Rico's like, no, if you just tell him the truth, they'll be fine. So I decided to go with Rico and Ty. It's us three. Us three are just going to go down there. It's just us three. It's just us three, in case you get that in your head. It's just us three. And I'm like the only reason why I went, though, is because that's the best start I've ever had in any of these games. Alright, so yeah, I'm like, you know what, I need to go to a pod market, so I'll go down with you guys. So they're like, alright, Zach's coming with us because he wants to get some candy, and Ty needs to get his handcuffs off. So we go down there, I get my candy, put him in my pocket, and I got a lot of candy. Like a lot, like $10 worth of candy. And walk down to the cop, and he is riding somebody up a DUI. So we're having to wait there for like 15 minutes before he even acknowledges us. And he's like, what do you guys need? And then Rico sounded so fake when he said this. Like, it sounded like such a lie. He's like, Yeah, I locked. As a joke, I put my friend in handcuffs and I lost the key. Like, it sounded like such a lie. Like, I knew it was true, but I wasn't even believing it. Like, it just sounded like such a lie. He believes us because we were telling the truth, obviously. He brings us over there, and he's like, can I see your driver's license? He says it's a tie. And then he's like, yeah, I have it on me. And then he's like, and I said, this left pocket. I know this because earlier, before we left the building, I had actually checked to see if the key somehow made it into Ty's pockets. Like, I checked the pockets for him because he couldn't. And I knew that his wallet was in his left pocket. So the cop grabbed it out, and so he actually got it checked in the records, just like he was he was in the mindset like, you know what, this guy's already in handcuffs, I might as well see if there's like any warrants on him. That's like actually what he said. And he's asking if they got any records on him, and then he goes back to the other guy that was getting rid of him for a DUI, like waiting on a response. And then he comes back to us. He opens up the car door, and then and then he walks over to us. No, he opens the car door, gets something out of it, and then he walks over to us and he's like, so, Mr. Wolfenberger, so it appears that you do have some warrants on you. So me, Rico, and Tice, we were like, what? And then he was like, just kidding, man. We were like, oh. We were like, Ty, what's been going on here? Yeah, we had a pretty good laugh. And then the cop's like, just a little piece of advice. No, he was like, be careful, guys, because playing around with handcuffs is not a joke and all that. We were like, yes, sir, yes, sir. And he's like, and then he's like, not for you, Mr. Wolfenberger. Don't be letting two of your dude friends be tying you up. That's just weird. And then we're like, yes, sir. He's like, chicks, however, that's different. You could do that. And we instantly fell in love with this cop. Like, he was just the coolest cop. We loved him for it. Like, we just got lucky we didn't get, like, what one of those, like, just really hard-ass cops. That would have just been like, there's no joke, man. Like, he technically did say that, but it wasn't just, like, such a total hard-ass, you know? He was, like, joking around with us. He knew we were a bunch of kids, even though, you know, we're all above 18. I still think of us as kids compared to him, especially. But he was a cool guy. We enjoyed it, and we had fun in the process. Like, I think that was, like, the first time that I was actually involved in, like, one of their amazing stories. Like, my brother hangs out with them a lot, and like he always comes back with these insane stories, and I'm just really jealous of that. But now I have my own, and it's so unique. I love it. But yeah, that's the end of that story. I had a lot of fun with it. Chase, give me a second. I am finishing off the recording. Why did I not mute that? Oh, did I just get it? No, I got a split quad. Oh no. That's okay. I'm ending the video off of that. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe. And see you next time. Bye.